You're now listening to No Gimmicks.
Yo, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the No Gimmicks podcast here on DFPN. And you guys know what it is. It's Saturday morning, and we're continuing the tradition of bringing you great Saturday morning content. I kind of like these Saturday mornings, bro. Like they become kind of a good setup for the night. The last couple of Saturdays we've been doing this, we've had some extremely explosive shows to follow that night. So I'm like, let's not break the streak.
Man.
Let's keep it here.
Yeah, no, this has been great, man. Like you said, the last couple of weeks, things have definitely been explosive to say the least. So much so that last Saturday, man, for those of you that are watching on Twitch, it was so much going on. We lost footage for a little while.
Yes. And ended up having to go over to Instagram, but shout out to MPX that kept the party rolling because we needed that main event to pop off, and we needed the circumstances that we got. But let's talk about that real quick before we jump into this week. 2 new MPX champions crowned last weekend.
Yeah, man, in the span of what, 5-6 minutes?
5 minutes. 5 minutes, bro. First of all, Tatum Manning exacting his revenge, finally getting that revenge over Dave Sagan and House Sagan, and becoming the new MPX champion. And it was a wholesome moment, bro. Like if the show would have ended right there, it was like the best capping off of a story, of payback, of revenge. If it ended right there, that was the perfect ending to a great night. But it didn't end there because JD Griffey had it on his mind and on his heart to cash in that prospect title.
Right.
And here we go.
Yeah, man. No, it Collapse of the Sun, phenomenal name, phenomenal ending.
Yes.
Everything just finally came to a close. We got the ending for Tatum Manning that Tatum was searching for and plotted and calculated. It was beautiful. We saw a new attitude out of Tatum this past weekend as well.
Yes.
So I'm excited to see where that's gonna go and how far that's gonna ride. And you know, JD Griffey did what JD Griffey does best.
He has the name Shady for a reason.
Exact. His name is Shady for a reason, and me and him have been going back and forth. So JD, if you're live or if you tune in and you're listening, I said my comments last week and I stood on business. Demo got one up on you, but respect where respect is due, man. JD waited until it was the right time, the right moment. He played his cards without anyone knowing, and JD showed why he is, without a doubt, the ace of MPX and captured his 5th MPX title.
Can't hate on that. Not at all. You can't hate on it at all. And while we at it, to Demo, I'm sorry. My bad. I doubted you. That's on me. This one's on me. My bad. I won't do it again. I won't put the bad faith in you again ever. You don't have to worry about that. You proved me wrong, as you often do, because you have this thing to where you make it seem like your back's against the wall and you're down and out. You have this phenomenal talent of like, there's no way he's gonna come out of this on the other side green. You know what I mean? Like the cards are stacked too high against you. But time and time again, as we've talked about on this show, I've talked about it with Matt Andrews. He finds a way.
Yes.
Every single time you think he's down and out, he will find a way to get the upper hand and put he'll stack the deck in his favor. So shout out to you once again. I was wrong. My bad. You got that. My apologies. And I won't doubt you again. I shouldn't have doubted you in the first place. But
Look, man, everything that you were saying was accurate because the needle was stacked against Demo last week. I mean,
very much.
half of the match he was wrestling with one arm, and for anyone that gets into a fight or a wrestling match or whatever with JD, if JD can pinpoint a weakness,
He is a
nine,
shark. He is
yeah,
a
like
shark from the
he's
water full
sharp
of
with it,
blood,
and
bro.
like 9 out of 10 times, JD is gonna pick away at that weakness. He's gonna exploit that injury, and he's gonna walk out with a dub.
Yep.
But Demo doing what Demo does best. A lot of bad blood and a lot of anger and frustration that was pent up and built in because this had been waiting. Demo's been waiting
Yeah.
to get his hands on JD. And that's why last week I called it. I said when they finally meet, Demo's gonna come out on top. It's not gonna be pretty, but Demo's gonna get the job done. And Demo reminded everybody of that after the show was going off the air. He
Yes.
came out to the ramp and told
Yes.
JD, "I got one up on you.
And
Now that you're champion, you're on borrowed time, man. Like it's only a matter of time until I get my lick back again." So this whole little thing they've got going on is gonna be nice to see too.
interesting. And it was immediate. It was immediately after he won that too. And it's like, if you know Demo, you know he's very, very calculated. You
Right.
know, he's very, very much forward thinking. And for him to come out immediately after that, I wouldn't doubt if he had that moment scouted. Like, I know you're gonna do it, but once again, when you get it, just know I already got one up on you tonight.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't celebrate too hard because I will be coming after that championship. And it goes back to what we said last week too. We could be in the workings of a set six civil war.
Oh yeah, no, the cards are definitely being laid out, especially what we saw last week as well. Speaking of championships, it's a perfect segue.
Yes.
Shout out to the new MPX Addicts champion Man Man. Never thought I would say that out loud, but here we are. But no, man, for all the hell and all the crap that I give Man Man, that was well deserved. Like it was long
Yes.
overdue. It was well deserved, and you could see it even with Man Man. The emotion that hit him
Yeah.
after capturing that MPX Addicts Championship and seeing Set Six, the OG Set Six, come out to
And
congratulate
celebrate.
and celebrate the Addicts celebrating Man Man as well. It was just a good moment all around. So shout out to the new MPX Addicts champion.
Yeah, most definitely. Shout out to Man Man. It was a really wholesome moment. Really wholesome moment in the ring. And just seeing that and knowing how his chase has been. It's something that we kind of, I don't want to say we put it under the radar, but we didn't talk about his chase enough because he
Right.
had been chasing the Addicts title for a while. And to finally get it, I know you could see it on his face, and even in the promo that he cut afterwards, right? You could see it on his face, like, finally, I got this monkey off my back now. I can go be great. That's the vibe I got from him.
Oh no, without a doubt, and even more so, with everything that's been going on with this implosion of Set Six. Every week leading up to this chase, we saw Man Man just itching to get his hands on LVJ,
Yes.
itching to get his hands on JD. Chasing down cars, swinging bats, uh, running down to
Yes.
the ring as they're trying to get away. People having to hold Man Man back, And then it all came to a head last week, and Man was like, "No, this in between the ropes. 2 weeks ago, I nearly beat JD for that prospect title. I'm not letting this one slip through my fingers against
Yep.
LVJ." And it was
Yep.
an even playing field. LVJ
Yes.
didn't have any help, didn't have any backup,
Yep.
so Man took his shot, and he got it.
And that's very important to say too, because yeah, without the distractions, it allowed Man to capitalize. That's a very good point. Also, that's another point of contention in this thing that we're talking about too, right? Because now there's get back on LVJ's side, and even JD and LVJ talked about this. Like, you know, yeah, you might have lost, but we won in the end. We just got to get you back on track, and that for them that seems like an easy plan. I'm not sure how easy that is, but you know what I mean?
Hey, no, I hear you. It's funny that you mentioned that because I was kind of processing that this week, kind of just thinking about their post show comments. We know the prospect title is going to have to be not defended,
It has to
crowned.
be regained. Yeah.
It has to be regained, and
Yep.
MPX loves to do like we've talked about before. Whether it's a tournament, whether it's a gauntlet, whether it's prison break, whether it's some kind of lead
Something.
up to the prospect title. But LVJ, maybe instead of going back to get his lick back for the Addicts title, maybe we see LVJ try to finesse his way into that prospect title picture.
I could see that. You know who else I could see finagling their way into it quietly and probably having a pretty big impact. And that's someone who's kind of flying under the radar right now, but I think breaking out of his shell is a perfect chance to chase this prospect title, and that's Levi Lucas.
Yeah.
Because he's been really quiet, but if you know Levi, gold is his option, bro. So
Yeah.
I I could see him. I could see him jumping in. There's a bunch of prospects I could see jumping in there to chase that title, and it makes sense, which is
Uh,
which is really interesting because JD kind of put a prestige on that prospect title because he was
right.
holding it for so long, and the story that he had going after it with Demo and the story that they had with this title around his waist for him cashing it in. He's put a bit of prestige on that title. So whoever's holding it is there's a real next man up type of feel once they get it.
Yeah, and I'm glad you said next man up because I was kind of just racking my brain thinking like who could be in that conversation, and we talk LVJ, Levi
Yes.
Lucas,
Yes.
somebody else who showcased last week just how far they're willing to go, and we've touched on his story for weeks now. Isaiah Legend could have a
Fact.
very strong claim
Fact.
at putting his hat in the ring for a prospect title.
Very much. Yeah, and yeah, I could see him chasing that too. And like we said last week, that match was gonna show us a lot from both men on where they're willing to go. And both men put it all on the line. So yeah, even Devin Anello, I could see chasing this title.
Yeah, so yeah, I mean there's a lot of hungry competition out there. There's a lot of competitors chomping at the bit. We could very well see Von Titan get
I'm
into the
glad you
mix
brought that up. I'm
because
I'm glad
that's
you
just
brought
how
that up.
unpredictable things are.
That was such an unpredictable and great moment for anybody watching. Von Titan is someone when I go to an MPX show, I always see him there. He's always working security and he's always moving around. He's a face. If you're an addict, if you're an MPX addict and you go to the shows, you will see him and you will know who he is because he's noticeable. He's
Right.
always moving around. He's always like playing the security role by the ring, or you know what I'm saying. He's seen. You see him, you know him, and being a part of the MPX addict family, it's like there's a certain amount of safety when he's around. You know what I mean? It's
Right.
like you know things are going to be taken care of. So to see him and and the debut and how it happened. And man, it was awesome, bro. Like that was awesome. But coming out as Von Titan, shedding that role that he had, and becoming, getting in the ring and doing what he had to do, bro. That was a very, very, like, watching it, I was like, oh my god, I didn't know that was gonna happen, but that is awesome. And he had a great debut.
Oh no, it was phenomenal watching it on Twitch when I saw the breakaway pants, because the breakaway pants tells you the story. But even leading up to that, at the Agtown Ace, Alec Bullsdale,
Yep,
first of all, you made a mistake. You should never call out Matthew Palmer,
never.
because uh Palmer, you never know what you're gonna get. You can get wrestler Palmer, you can get Monster Hunter Palmer, you can get I may be old, but I can still wrestle Palmer. You may get Jeans Palmer. Like, you just don't
You
know.
got
And,
right,
and
right.
so to call out Matthew Palmer was mistake number one. But like you said, that moment, giving Von Titan his props, his debut, it's a full circle thing because he's been
Yes.
around MPX and he's taking care of MPX behind the scenes. And to see the work he did in the ring, like, wow.
Straight up.
Wow.
I was, after that match, I was like, oh,
Like,
we have a problem. we have a problem. Like, yeah, he was playing security for a reason, bro. Like,
no, for
we we
real.
have a problem on our hands. And I love that. I loved it because the big man and the way that he worked as a big man, like, I was like, oh bro, he's something. Like, he's
Right.
something to deal with. And like you said, I can see him right square in the mix of going after one of these championships, and an immediate impact. That's what I got out of that. Kudos, big kudos for that, and shout out to you. I can't call you Miles anymore, so Von Titan, Von Titan, shout out to you. Great debut. Congratulations. That was awesome. Very much an
Ye-
awesome moment.
yes, indeed, man. And last week had so many moments. Speaking of moments, I just want to say, shout out to the refs of
Oh,
MPX. I
shout
know
out to you,
there.
Try. Hey, real quick, Travis, 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 Travis is he be crashing out, bro.
Look,
Like,
man, Travis, the next beer is on me, man. I got your next beer, but shout out to the refs, man, because MPX refs are in a weird position right
yeah,
now,
they
man. I
are.
mean, it's not pretty, but it's not ugly, but it's not detrimental, but it could hurt a little bit. There's so much happening, but shout out to the refs, man.
Yeah,
Cedric,
shout
if
out.
you're watching, if you're listening, get well soon, man, because
Yes,
that was brutal.
it was. It
I'm
was.
as a fan watching on Twitch, I'm almost glad that the Twitch stream stopped when it did, because all you could hear everything that was going on with the beatdown, but you couldn't
Yeah,
see it. And
right.
so I am like, man, I'm so glad I didn't have to witness it. I hate everybody else had to in the
It
building.
made it watching it on Twitch, it made it more impactful in my opinion, because you couldn't see it, but you could tell like something devious was happening,
Yeah.
something terrible was happening. And
Yeah, and then to see the crash out from Travis that we've come to know and love, it's a weird place to be in right now, man. Because
it is, and it has an immediate impact on this show. But yeah, man, Cedric being a crash out, I understand, because Cedric can crash out from time to time. That's that's given. Travis being a crash out was not on my bingo card. I was like, I was like, okay, all right, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. And then how he was talking to Ernie, I was like, huh. let me find out Travis is actually a crash out here. Like,
man,
he's like, hey, enough is enough, bro. Like, I'm
tired of
this.
this. So
Enough is
that's all
enough.
I could hear in my head during that whole promo, that whole thing that I watched. I'm tired of this, Grandpa. That's too damn bad. Like,
Absolutely, bro.
oh
Absolutely. But I was like, okay, I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you. But we got a referee situation this week because of
yeah.
that.
Apparently their special guest referees are on deck. Shout out Dexter Hardaway, by
Mm-hmm.
the way. I saw Dex is
Yep.
back rocking MPX stripe. They weren't orange, which was very shocking to me. Because anyone that is an MPX addict and knows Dexter Hardaway, knows his love and obsession with Whataburger. So I'm very, very shocked that he didn't come out in an orange MPX referee shirt. I'm not trying to give any ideas, but shout out
You
Dexter.
did. You just did.
I totally
You
wasn't
just
trying
did.
to.
But but I'm here for it. Make it happen. Make it happen. All right, let's jump into this week's card. Are you ready, sir?
Let's do it, man. We got a lot to cover.
Yes, we do. Absolutely. All right, here we go. This week on MPX Saturday night. All right. MPX Saturday night. Before we get into this, actually I'll save it for the end. I'll save it for the end. Let's jump to the show because we got a lot. We got a lot. All right. Announced 2 days ago is a return that we have coming back to MPX. And this match it's a certified banger. Certified bangers on this card all night. Certified bangers. But this one we're going to start with. Zarek Camacho is coming back to MPX to take on Ozzy, who is trying to find his way in MPX. But a returning Zarek Camacho, holy crap, here we go. Ozzy has been putting on some great matches. This one I expect to be his best today. Thoughts?
No, man. Shout out to the Camachos. We talked about this pre-show before we went live. Anytime you get one of the Camachos on the card, it's already going to be a big fight feel. Whether it's
Yes.
Angel Camacho, whether it's Ocho, but Zarek being the one, this is going to be big. Having him return and going up against Aussie. Man, talk about a clash of styles. They are
Very
two
much.
two very different in ring IQs. This match is going to have fireworks behind it. Um, I'm glad we're not doing predictions. I know we probably will later, but
Yeah.
for this one, I couldn't even pick which way it's gonna go because it could end up going either way.
It really could. It really could. And being that we haven't seen Zarek in a while, I'm curious to how hard he's gonna go. And he doesn't have a gear, but I'm curious to see how high that gear actually kicks up. You know what I mean? Like I can see him coming back and trying to make a statement too.
Oh, without a doubt. And piggybacking off of that, there's a lot of new MPX addicts that have been coming to the shows regularly now. And for those of you that don't know Zarek Camacho, you're in for a treat.
Very
Zarek,
much.
Zarek is one of those guys that can put on match of the night if you give him an opportunity. And if you don't, he's going to make his own opportunity. So new
Absolutely.
addicts are in for a
Absolutely.
treat with this one. So I'm also excited to see the reaction he's gonna get.
Yeah, me too. Me too. And that's a good point you bring up. It's a wonderful, and you're starting to see this more with MPX too. There's a lot of names that we haven't seen in a while that are starting to come back and starting to endear themselves to the MPX addicts, to the new MPX addicts. So
Right.
that's a very good point. So next match on the card, we got a tag team title match. And this is a result of last week. World Class Nutrition Dataville and Devin Anello going up against set 6, TJ Slater, Levi Lucas. Talked a little bit about Levi, but TJ is actually in this boat too. With them having the titles, it's a very good opportunity for them both. They're holding gold. They know what that feels like. They're able to defend on this one. It's a very great step forward. But World Class Nutrition has not so quietly been rising as of late. They've been picking up some meaningful matches and meaningful wins along this path.
Yeah, no, you definitely touch on a good point, and I will say for the tag team title picture, man, this one's gonna be an interesting match to watch. And the reason I say that is because last week, it was announced we were gonna get TJ Slater versus Day Deville. Of
Yes.
course, card subject to change. Day was not there,
Yep.
and TJ took on Corey Constantine, which incredible showing for him having returned
Yes.
to MPX after a while. And
Yes.
so for TJ, got to sharpen his skill set. Devin Anello went through a no DQ grudge match, got to sharpen his skills. But for Levi and Day, we didn't see them last week. So it's going to be interesting to see how those chemistries are going to play out when all four of them are in the
Very much.
building tonight defending those titles and going for the titles in World Class Nutrition's mind.
Yeah, most definitely. And real quick before we move on, shout out Demo Diamond. He's in the chat. I don't know if you caught this earlier, sir. But I did apologize. I told you I was wrong. My bad. I didn't put my trust in you like I should have. And like you've shown me time and time again, you always come out on the other side unscathed. My bad. I won't doubt you ever again, sir. So my apologies. My apologies to you.
I can second that demo. He did say it to kick off the show, but I'm glad he said it again. Now I'm just waiting on Kelvin to admit the wrongdoing of stepping into the sun, but that's going to be another time, another place. We'll get there.
When that happened, I stepped into the sun.
Oh, yeah, you stepped into the sun for a hot minute. I was worried about you.
Oh, dang. Oh, my bad. Well, I'm out. You know what I mean? So, no harm, no foul. What happened needed to happen. You know what I mean?
Everybody has their moments.
Yeah, we do. Players mess up. Players mess up. Oh, look at this.
Forgive me, because I just woke up. But also, what was that, man?
Listen.
We supposed to be ride or dies. Like, me, you JJ, what? And JJ's the only one that had faith in me. That is crazy.
You know what, sir? I'm going to admit this publicly because I very publicly went against you. But in my defense, the deck was stacked up against you. It's the family. And I was like, something nefarious. It looks like it's going to happen. And if it was going to happen, it was going to happen that week. But you proved me wrong.
Stop me. When has that stopped me?
You're right.
When has odds stopped me? I mean, listen. One of the best MPX championship runs in recent history. Let's just talk about it. Best prospect run in recent history. Let's talk about it. A former Rumble winner. Let's talk about it.
Fact.
Listen. And now the group is a Grand Slam group. Let's talk about it.
Hey, no argument. What I'm saying is, Demo, I was wrong. I was completely wrong. And please accept my apology, because
I accept your apology, because you get this one time, man.
Listen, it ain't gonna happen again. I've learned. Like I should have known. And I said this earlier. I should have known better, because time and time again, your back has been up against the wall, and you've always come out on top. So
exactly,
my bad. It was a weakness. I just got out of the sun. Apparently, there's still some lingering effects. My bad.
JJ, This bullshit, this BS, man. This BS.
Yeah, Demo, it's okay. You know what? I got one up for you, Demo. I know we already talked about getting you in the ring with my boy JB because of some ignorant stuff that was going on. Maybe we got to make it a triple threat. Maybe we got to put Kelvin in the mix.
I'll make it a 2-on-1 handicap match. I'll give him a chance.
I ain't gonna last long in that, bro. My knees is like shot. you win.
Yeah, you ain't doing the 2-on-1.
Nah, bro. I might manage and then like run because
Okay.
I'm the black person in the horror film, bro. I'm going first. That's
eliminated first. What matches haven't y'all talked about yet?
Well, let's see.
We only did 2. The next one up is one that I'm actually really excited about, and that's Mr. Kari John Wright.
Oh yes,
versus Tommy Becker.
Listen, I hate both of them, respectfully. But if anybody is gonna win this match, Kari got it. That's my vision, brother. That's my TWC brother. That's my biggest hater. It's fun, but I got Kari. I got Kari tonight. So that is me though.
JJ.
Demo pretty much cleared the air for us because you know how I feel. Kari is my guy. That's my dog. He's one of my day ones since I started all this with MPX, and Tommy Becker is Tommy Becker. I know we touched on it last week that this is a new aggression in Tommy Becker. It's probably making him the best version of Tommy Becker, but for anyone that's been paying attention, a lot of people have been sleeping on Kari lately. And anytime Kari has been booked on a show, whether it's MPX or somewhere else, Kari's had a chip on his shoulder, and he's crispier than a McDonald's Sprite. I had to throw it in there. Had to throw that in there.
Jesus Christ.
Very much.
I mean, you're not wrong, but like, valid.
Hey, I gotta agree with him. And we've seen this kind of return to root side of Tommy Becker to where he's starting to be more aggressive. It's been working against him lately. So I'm kind of wondering where his focus is too. But this is a perfect opportunity for Kari Wright to find himself right back in the mix, bro. And I agree with you. People are sleeping on him.
Yeah, too much.
Yeah.
It's
a great opportunity.
He's one of the best talents in Dallas. Literally.
I agree.
So tell him to stop sleeping on my boy, even though I hate him. It's okay. No.
All right, we'll spread the word. Tag team triple threat match. I kind of like this matchup too. So it looks like we're going to see the Paradigm versus the Scorn versus Most Wanted. Could be some title implications there too.
I got Paradigm.
Oh, why?
All right, so look, Tommy and Gabe have been doing brotherly fights, whatever's been going on. They're not focused. Most Wanted hasn't been here in some weeks, right? But Mo and Ethan tag with each other a lot. They're in the car with each other a lot. They're everywhere together all the time. So when you're talking about chemistry, you're talking about building chemistry, those two underrated people that come out of Austin. So,
I agree.
So Paradigm and 6, ain't that what they say?
Paradigm and 6?
Yeah, that's what they say.
That's gonna be a hashtag during the show. Paradigm and 6.
I'm telling you, that's what they say. They say Paradigm and 6. So I got Paradigm and 6.
I want to agree with you, but
boy, here we go.
No, listen. I want to agree with you.
This is not a safe space. No, I'm just.
I have to play devil's advocate.
Okay.
I think Most Wanted has a real good shot of coming out of this match the winners. And I agree with you that the scoring, they're infighting. We seen it last week. It looks like a split is inevitable.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't seen Richard Hill. He's normally the glue that brings that together. He hasn't been there. And anytime they've had these type of fights, Richard's been the guy to bring them back together.
Yeah, Dalton tried last week, and it was horrible. It's okay.
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. But I think Most Wanted and their chemistry kind of trumps the Paradigm in their chemistry.
I don't know. I think you are sleeping on Paradigm.
No, I love Paradigm.
Listen.
Even as singles competitors, I love both of those guys. But there's something about Most Wanted that's given.
I don't know.
They sleeping on us too.
Respect to Most Wanted, but Mo Kayla came in here and did a Red Rain match for his debut. Ethan Hunter was kicking Sky up and down the concrete. Listen, you don't do these things if you're not two of the best talents in Texas. You don't do these things. You don't win titles all over the place together if you're not two of the best talents. So I listen.
Are you trying to change my mind?
Versus Set 6 match. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna say Paradigm in 6. And shout out.
Hold on. Is this a vested interest match?
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely. All right, there we go.
Absolutely.
All right.
If somebody can't defend the title, guess what? I'll become a Grand Slam by defending the tag titles. That's the only title I don't have. So, let's go ahead and defend it.
It makes sense. So in the interest of the set, I'm gonna agree with you. I'm gonna go Paradigm.
Okay, JJ.
I mean, there's not a whole lot left to say. Any show that I've been on, y'all know I sing the praises of Ethan Hunter and Mo Kelly a lot. Those are two dogs by definition. I'm rocking Paradigm in 6. Actually, I'm gonna say Paradigm in 4 because the scoring, everything they have going on. I don't know how much longer that's gonna last.
True.
I know that they want to chase history again and be 7-time MPX Tag Team Champions, they got to figure out some home issues first. And I don't think this week is going to be the week they do it. Most Wanted, like I've given them props where props are due. Most Wanted is good. They are growing. They are getting better every time we see them. However, I don't see them in the realm of competition as Ethan Hunter and Mo Kelly. Like they haven't seen the guys that Mo Kelly and Ethan Hunter have faced. So when it comes down to it, experience is gonna reign here, and I think Paradigm is gonna shock a lot of people in this match.
And last thing on this match, I've been in the ring with both of them, so I know a little song, I've been in one-on-one matches with Mo Kele. I've been in multi-man matches with Ethan. I know these guys through and through, and like I said, this is a vested interest match. But and also I don't know about the score and chasing another tag team title. Like I feel like respectfully. I feel like they need to go chase their own things. You know what I'm saying? Go win some singles titles. Look, I had to step out of TWC to become MPX champion and prospect champion and all this extra stuff. I'm doing stuff on my own sometimes. Sometimes you just got to step out of the family just a little bit. But
real quick, because you bring up TWC.
Yeah,
that faction may be one of the greatest in MPX history. Time will tell.
We'll see. Because I think Set 6 is better. But
I agree with you. I'm gonna say Set 6 is the best. But TWC is one of the best.
To your point, TWC was a little crazy, but me, Kaimi, Kari, Day DeVille all held gold at one point. So that was the time to be alive. Wasn't up. Me and
It was the
Slim
time.
Seven, who is Vin Parker now, I think. I don't know where Slim is anymore. We were tagging at one point. You know, me and Kari were tagging at one point. Me and Kaimi were tagging at one point. Man, the Hawaiian Diamonds, baby. Anyways,
I
yeah.
love it.
I need that on a shirt.
Yes, I love it. I love it. But speaking of Kaimi, him and Mikey B 1-on-1 tonight.
Ugh.
I got my former brethren. I got Kaimi, and the only reason I say this is yes, Mikey B is a part of world class. Great for him. Anyways, but I beat Mikey like 3 times. It's fine. Back to back for the MPX championship. But
he's not.
Kaimi
it's okay.
Is on a hot streak. Yes, he technically won against Brick, but
technically,
Kaimi has something to prove. Kaimi has to prove that he is MPX championship worthy, and Kaimi is a hot-headed Hawaiian. So I feel like he's coming in this with a chip on his shoulder and something to prove. Mikey B is Mikey B, and he's gonna go out there, nipple tape and all, and try and have fun. And that's not where Kaimi's head is right now. So I believe Kaimi got this.
JJ, what you got?
You know, I'm gonna piggyback on what Demo was saying, because Kaimi is one of those guys that earlier in the show we talked about that prospect title and how there's gonna be some names being thrown into the mix for that.
Maybe
I think Kaimi is gonna be one of those guys that throws his name into the mix. And a match like this against a guy with the caliber of Mikey B, or at least the credentials of Mikey B, I think this is gonna help put Kaimi on that path towards, like Demo said, championship gold at some point.
Yeah.
He's got a point to prove. That is 100% without a doubt. I've seen the chip on his shoulder, and that is never gonna go away because he is a hard-headed Hawaiian. So that is just something that he lives with daily. But Kaimi, to make someone in the back pay attention to him, I think he's gonna get it done against Mikey B in a big way tonight.
I gotta agree with that. So real quick, when we started really going out and interviewing Texas Independent, we interviewed 3 names. The first 3 names, well, out of the men, we interviewed 3 people first. 2 of them have held MPX championship gold, and that's Kari Jai, Demo Diamond, Kaimi. Those were the names. Since then, all 3 men have been doing some magnificent things, not only in MPX but around the state of Texas.
Yeah,
I fully expect Kaimi to be in the mix of the guys that are going to get that MPX championship.
I 100% believe in Kaimi.
Fact.
I mean, he's gonna have to wait until I beat JD, but I 100% believe in Kaimi. Like I said, there's a lot of people that don't understand who Kaimi is, but like I said, I've watched him grow from year 1, essentially, to now, and he's only gotten better. He only gets better. Although he irritates me and I want to choke him sometimes. He is going to be somebody way bigger than what people think that he is right now.
Agreed.
Shout
Very
out,
much agreed. But yeah, this is a big test for him tonight. I do think he clears it, and I do think we see him on to bigger and better things. But you just brought up something, Demo, that is very, very interesting to me too. We brought up the Texas Rumble. We brought up the prospect title. Are you thinking about running the gauntlet again this year? Because 2025 was one of the most shocking years that I've seen in MPX history of what you did, and you're trying to do this again.
That's because of me. You know, see, what if? Hear me out. What if I win the MPX championship and then go in the Rumble and win the Rumble? Then I face myself at Purple Ring. Crazy work.
You see, when you say stuff like this, like, it's hard for me to be like, he's playing, because you proved it. Because I want to be like, that's BS. You're not gonna do that.
Listen.
Like, I really want to be like, nah, you can't do that twice and then you do it twice, and then I'm over here looking like an idiot. You know what I mean? Like,
Listen,
stop
man.
putting me in these positions, Demo.
Listen. If we talk about history makers in MPX, I am the youngest Addicts champion, youngest two-time Addicts champion, youngest prospect. Well, no, I don't think I'm the youngest prospect champion. I know I'm not the youngest MPX champion because of Barrett, but I am the youngest three-time MPX champion. So Barrett can go, be a dog somewhere else. I'm the first person to win the prospect and the Rumble together. Youngest person to do that too. Listen, my birthday's in let's see, 3 days. So
okay,
two. I lied. I don't know the date. It's fine. But listen, we're talking about making history. It's Demo Diamond and MPX. You just got to be a little loose. We'll see what happens. Rumble's in a couple months, so
yep.
We'll see. Right now, I want my MPX title back.
Now I gotta be on alert because I know it's possible. I can't even say it's not possible. I know it is possible. JJ, what you got, bro?
Look, man, all I'm gonna say is I am buckled up. I am here for the ride, and I've said it on every podcast that I've been on, whether it's the Ignite Show, whether it's here. If you have not tuned into MPX, now is the time where you want to jump in, get familiar, get acquainted, build a following, pay attention to what's going on. There's a lot of huge shows with major implications coming up.
Yes.
Cold Day in Hell is 4 weeks away, I believe.
I think it's the 20th, right?
Something like it's in December.
Yeah.
I think it's the 20th or something. But
Yeah.
that was one of those shows that way back when it was just another Saturday night, no pun intended. But because of everything that's been going on over the past 3 years, Cold Day in Hell has made its own name to be one of those staple shows for MPX.
Yep.
And then you move into 2026 and you kick things off with the Texas Rumble.
Yeah, I lost my title at Cold Day now.
You
did.
It's okay. I got it back though. It's fine. But you don't gotta remind me, JJ.
I didn't want to be the one to bring it up. That's why I didn't say anything.
It's fine.
Hey, it happens, bro. Players mess up. That's the thing with today's show.
Kari was the guy. Kari was the guy. It's all right. It's all right. And he had a good run with it, and then I took it back, so it's fine.
And, speaking of titles, this would be a good time to talk about the MPX title match happening tonight.
Bro.
I know Demo's not looking forward to this title match.
Listen, actually, I want you to realize something. I am looking forward to this. One, I get to see Dante Casanova, and two, I'm gonna be watching JD because listen, I don't know if y'all know, but I watch a lot of tape. I watch wrestling a lot. I watch MPX a lot, so I know what's going on, or at least I keep up. So, JD, this is a personal message to you and that rat you call your butler or whatever. Listen, I'm gonna be watching, and if Dante, somehow beats you, actually, I don't need Dante to beat you at all. Actually, I need you to win so I can beat you. All right, that's it. That's it. Because you messed with my family, then you tried to take my arm from me. So now I got to take your title, and I got to take everything you've worked for. So
I'm not following.
I have JD that match.
That's some heavy words, Demo.
Hey, I always deliver, right? So we'll see.
JJ?
I mean, coming from a fan perspective, this match on paper is going to be one that I have my eyes on because Dante Casanova, I've heard the name float around. I don't think I've ever seen Dante in action, but I am highly excited based on what I've pieced together during this week of just trying to search for him and find him. So I'm excited to see this match, JD versus Dante. However this shakes out and however this goes, I said it last week, and I'm gonna double down. I'm gonna say it again. So JD, if you're watching, if you're listening, it's only a matter of time until Demo is on set and the title is coming back to where it belongs with Demo Diamond, the Shining Truth. I don't like Ray Tressler or whatever his name is.
It's Rat, dog.
Um,
Think
I,
about it.
I don't like
His
him.
initials is R-A-T. It's Rat.
That's a fact.
I'm gonna get a Rat shirt now. I'm gonna get a Rat shirt for us, JJ.
That's a
All right?
bar.
I got you. I'm gonna get a Rat shirt just for us.
That's a bar. That
It
I
is.
didn't even think about that. But yes, I don't like him. I can't stand him. None of the addicts can stand him. LVJ, you didn't do any wrong. You just went with the wrong side,
Whoa! Didn't
unfortunately.
do anything wrong.
Hold on.
Whoa.
Hold on. Let me finish. Because LVJ, before he aligned himself with JD, I respected LVJ, and now because he decided to switch up and whatever, because whatever, that's fine. LVJ can go swim in a pond by himself. I don't care. And then JD, yeah, that's my dog, but
Mhm.
dog, play his fumble, and you're fumbled right now. So Demo, you're on borrowed time. Demo's proved it.
Exactly.
I can't disagree. I can't disagree. But also, Dante Casanova, from what I've seen from him, is an absolute savage. I'm really looking forward to this match. Very much looking forward to this match. But
I think it's gonna be really good. Like I said, I have vested interest in the match. So Dante, this is not an oversight to you. This is not, me saying you're not gonna do anything. Look, if you win, then we get a Demo Diamond versus Dante Casanova. Who wouldn't want to see that? But also, I need JD to win so I can take everything from him. So I can watch him sit in the middle of the ring with his hands up, looking like, oh, where did everything go? So he can feel how I felt.
so you want him to win this match so you can beat him at his best.
Yeah,
correct.
Absolutely. Absolutely. No excuses.
You know what, Demo? I respect that. I respect that a lot.
No excuses. So, look, if I lose, not happening. But, and listen, I'm like I said, I'm back on my path. I've been getting in shape like crazy. I am ready for this title match. I haven't held my title in months and Sundays. So, yeah, it's about that time.
All right. Listen. I know the match is going to be a banger.
Mm-hmm.
And may the best man win. That's all I can say on it.
Oh, absolutely.
May the best man win. But in Demo's case, if it's JD Griffey,
everything works out for me.
Yeah.
But like I said, Dante is absolutely explosive. He is really good. He just built different in the ring. So if you haven't checked him out, check him out. But also, I do feel like at any moment he could take the title from JD. I just don't need him to. You know what I'm saying? So that's just me. But I'm not sleeping on his talents at all. He's really great. So shout out to him.
Very much. Isn't he the NWA Midwest champion or something like that?
Yes. I think it's something like that.
Something in that ball, yes.
I want to say.
I almost would like title for title. Make the stakes higher.
See, then you got to talk to NWA and all that.
Yeah, you're right.
Fantasy booking.
Yeah, it's fantasy booking. That way, if JD wins, then that's more to take. But
absolutely. Don't get me wrong. Would it be great? Absolutely. I want to take everything from JD, bro. I am JD's biggest hater right now, and I want you to know this.
We can't tell, but
Yeah, I'm JD's biggest hater right now, and it's okay, because you gotta hate to get where you want to go, and where I want to go is MPX champion and taking it from JD. So listen, I know Tatum's gonna be like, oh well, I deserve it because I lost it in like 3 seconds. That's fine. I don't care. All right, listen, respectfully, you want it, go home. I want my title, and I beat JD. So. We
haven't really touched on Tatum, but it sounds like from what he sounds, it sounds like his mission was complete. He did what he needed to do. He relieved Dave Sagan of the MPX championship. That was good enough for him. But I'm almost like, bro, you won the title. What do you want to get back in the hunt? Because he totally has a claim for it.
Listen, whoever has a claim for anything is fine. But I'm telling you, listen, if I gotta go back to old ways, I will. But listen, I need my MPX championship. All right, and whoever's in the front of the line, the back of the line, the side of the line's curved. It does not matter. Tatum, Dave, Kaimi, anybody, I'm running through. All right, listen. I got one goal in mind, and that's before the end of the year to be MPX champion. All right, if it happens, I'm gonna be excited, ecstatic, because I had a big 2026. All right. So, yeah.
Listen, you said something interesting. You said if you go back to your old ways, you so be it. I say if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Listen. I might have to get a little aggressive around here. You know what I'm saying? I still love the fans. Don't get me wrong. I still love y'all, but I might have to get a little aggressive. I need to get back to what made me a champion. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see. We'll see we'll see what happens. You know, tune in every Saturday to MPX, and you know we'll see if Demo gets the title back, and we'll see if JD is still JD. It's okay. It's okay to turn off when the rat comes, and then you turn it back on. It's all right. Nobody wants to listen to him.
I'm totally coining that, bro. Like we do need a shirt.
I'm telling y'all, we can get rat shirts and put his head on a rat body. And we can sell them.
Yes.
Okay, but see, look, I got you. I will get designing today. I will see what I come up with, and then there we go.
Absolutely. We might have lost JJ. JJ, any final words before we jump up out of here?
I think JJ is gone.
Yeah, I think he is. But thank you for jumping on.
Oh, yeah, JJ's gone.
Yeah, he's gone. But thank you for giving us your time.
My sound just went away.
Uh-oh. Did everybody jump?
There we go. Okay.
There it is. All right, cool.
Sorry about that.
Nah, you good, man. I was just saying, any final thoughts before we jump out of here? And we head into MPX Saturday night.
I mean, we pretty much covered everything.
Me or JJ?
Oh, wait. Now I'll let Demo go. I'll let Demo be great. Go ahead, Demo.
Oh, go ahead, Demo. Go ahead.
You know what? This I'm gonna say. This is an action-packed card. This is a really great card. Everybody in here deserves to be on there. And tune in, root for your favorites, boo your worsts, boo JD and the Rat, please. Let's not cheer them. Let's not give them adulation for anything they do. Like, come on, that's stupid. Anyways, but yeah, watch every week. You know, and there's something that could happen. There's a new debut every week. There's so much to watch. Also, follow me at The Truth Demo on every platform, Twitter, please, and Instagram mostly. If you follow me on Facebook, you follow me on Facebook. But yeah, have fun, grow up, and all that extra stuff.
All right. I like it. JJ?
Yeah, man. If you haven't already, jump on board.
Does he know we can't hear him?
Wait, what?
I can hear him.
You can hear me now?
Oh,
yeah.
I don't know what's happening because it says it's working.
Go ahead. I got you.
Oh, well, I don't know what's wrong with Demo's sound, but no, man. If you haven't already, follow MPX. It's a great time. There's a lot going on. So many beautiful things happening. Demo is my dog. Shout out to my dog Demo. If you want to hear more hatred, because we talked about hate a lot on this show, come check me and my boy JB out on the D1 Ignorant podcast. We talk a lot about hate. We fuel hate. We love hate. We may have a segment coming up about a rat. So stay tuned for that. That's gonna be fun. Demo, anytime you want to hop back on the show, hit me up, man. Kelvin, I know we got you on the show this upcoming week, so that's gonna be fun. Can't wait for that. And set 6 on top.
Love it. Love it.
I heard
5'10"
nothing you said, but
Hardwood
I agree
Road.
with everything JJ just said.
That's awesome.
Everything. He threw up the set at the end. That's all that matters.
Yeah, that's all that matters. Oh, man. But y'all know what it is. 510 Hardwood Road. If you can't get there, twitch.tv/Metroplex Wrestling. Tickets at mpxwrestling.com. They're available until 6 p.m. Central today. Go get your tickets. Get in the building. Love that we getting more addicts at the shows. So if you enjoy it, please spread the word. But thank y'all for tuning in today. Demo, thank you for stopping by.
No problem.
We got to get JD in here one of these days.
No, bro. What did we just talk about? Like,
because
what did we just talk about?
Listen.
Oh,
we need.
No.
We need to hear.
Just in the show. I'll see you. If you're there in person, I'll see you tonight. But if not, you know what? You got a very, very colorful paragraph coming to you. All right. All right.
I'll stand by.
That's all I'm gonna say.
I'll stand by.
All right.
All right. Fine. We'll end the show. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in to this week on MPX. You know what it is. Come back next time. Until then, have fun. Take care of each other. Enjoy what you're gonna enjoy. Peace.
And grow up.
And grow up on set.
And I know it's all business, all business, all business. We give them no gimmick. Yeah. And I know it's all business, all business, all business. We give them no gimmick. Yeah. And I know it's all business, all business, all business. We give them no gimmicks.